What's up YouTube? I'm making a quick deck profile before I head off to bed, just so I can get a little bit of content out there. I'm not too sure what people enjoy. Deck profiles sort of do okay, so I thought I would do this. Other stuff is coming, certain guides like Burning Abyss and Necros. I just haven't examined 2 weeks, so I sort of have to like focus on that for now. But anyway, yeah, so if you don't know how to play spirits, there is sort of a guide on my profile. You can just like search, so look that up, and then for now let's have a look at here. You have one BLS because this guy is like searchable and really good if you do it properly. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please do check the video on the channel previously. Other stuff, you know, you're going to need some spirits, unfortunately. The deck usually does better when you don't play any spirits and play better cards like Shaddoll cards, but that's besides the point. So you run 3 Aratama, he is the Searcher, 3 Nikitama, that is the Pollux, and when he goes to the graveyard and you control a spirit, you draw, which is really good because you can go, this guy summon Dust Spirit, and it's like a Dark Hole plus a draw, which is okay. Kage to Kage, because you chain his summon to the summon of him, and you get 3 guys out, and then you do things like make 100 million different XYZs this deck has access to, which is pretty cool. 3 Upstart, because you thin your deck out so much with Aratama and other crap like hands. Did I even talk about the hands? No, okay, whatever, we'll talk about that later. Upstart, because, you know, that's good. 1 Yaksha, just because he's really big, and he does bounce back row, which is sort of okay, but you mostly use him because he's quite big, and you run out of Aratama targets quite fast, so you might as well just play 1, because he's not that bad to draw. 6 hands, arguably quite bad right now, but who cares? They're just play them, because you'll beat all the rogue decks with hands. That's really as far as this deck will probably take you. 3 MST, because there's lots of annoying things in the game like Scout and I don't know things. Oh, is there I don't know. I'm sure there's more than Scout. 2 Duality, because 3 is too much because you do special summon a lot. 2 is too little because you do want to see it. 2 Creature Swap, because you give your opponent a spirit and you steal their boss monster, and the spirit bounces to your hand in the end phase, so it's quite cool. 1 Raigeki, because, like, I don't know, you probably shouldn't even need to play Raigeki. There's so much room for like leniency. Like, there's so many of these things that you don't need to play. Like maybe play like a 3rd Emptiness or something. That's quite good. A Defissure, because that hurts like the whole meta. 3 Fiendish Chain, because effects are sort of kind of a thing at the moment. It just does really well in this deck because these guys always bounce to your hand, and you sort of need to protect yourself occasionally, so it's sort of versatile that way. 2D Prison as well, because of you do suffer a lot of damage with this deck, and it's better than Mirror Force because removal is better than destruction currently. 2 Emptiness, because every deck in the meta sort of dies to emptiness. Compulse, it's good against Shaddolls, not so good against Cliffworts, or pretty much just Cliffworts. It's okay against them. Solemn Warning is arguably kind of bad, but you have so much room. Like, see, there are so many cards here that you don't need to play, so Solemn Warning is just in here because you just have room for it. Bottomless and Soul Drain, maining 2 Floodgates because you sort of need that game 1 advantage. So I'll maybe talk about some things you could maybe take out. Like you might want to consider taking out a Raigeki for the 3rd Vanities, or play a 3rd Creature Swap over like Solemn. Maybe drop 1 of the Floodgates because you don't want to hurt your hands too much. But the thing is, these cards are so good because they usually hurt your opponent more than they hurt you, even if like half your monsters are dead. But it doesn't matter, you rely on these guys primarily. The hands are sort of just like backup. Side deck, a Thunder King, because it's a rank 4 deck, you might as well play another good level 4, so he's going to be good against other random rogue shit you might come up against. I'm talking about the rogue matchup because like rogue, like this is where you're going to spend most of your time. Dueling is rogue because you're probably going to lose to the big decks, but I guess it's okay against Helenites. The Spirit, again, like random dark hole, searchable dark hole thing is, it's okay. Triple Maxi, really good for burning a best. Mind Control against other level 4 decks. Double Dark Hole because I don't know. Probably you might want to play something else. Oh, this should maybe be 2 time space trap holes. Let's just amend that right now, because why not? 2 time space because you might even want to maybe put in like a Traptrix engine, like drop this and maybe like 1 Fairy Wind and a Mind Control for like triple Murmillo, and then side them in for like Cliffort. That's kind of cool. Time space is really good against them. Fairy Wind, again, really amazing. Royal Command, super good against the Shaddolls. You don't want to run Shadow Mirror because you need this guy to use. I tried Shadow Mirror, but you really need this guy to work, because you know it's important that you use your Rota. And the Macrocosmos, because again it hurts everyone. You might even want to main this, just have 3 graveyard annoying things. Double King of the Feral Imp because he's really big, and if you overlay him with Nikitama and Kage Takage, it's like you search this guy and then draw another, so it's like it's pretty good. It's like plus. This is what this deck does, plus with Aratama. Double Castel, playing 2 over 1 because you have room for it. Honor Arc because it's still good in a rank 4 deck. Cowboy because you've got room and it's decent. Crazy Box, it's okay against Skill Drain, or if you want to destroy your own cards, that's kind of cool as well. Emerald to recycle your hands and spirits. Ragna Zero for, I don't know, just whatever random rogue stuff you meet, like Madolch or Fire Fist, etc, etc. A Dweller, maybe you might want to drop something here for a second one, maybe, potentially. Lavabo Chain because it searches your BLS. Black Ship because destruction is kind of bad, so sending is sometimes decent. Heartland Draco, some steals games occasionally. Pal Dynamo, pretty cool, gets over big things and lets you draw. Exiton because nuking the board sometimes. You actually rarely make Exiton, like you could be losing the duel and still be up an advantage because this deck generates so much advantage. Unfortunately it doesn't do much with that advantage other than make rank 4s, which are not usually too good against a lot of the meta, especially Stalls. But hey, this is my attempt at Spirits for January 2015. Tell me what you think, what you like, blah 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 blah. Comment, like, subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you soon for the Necros and Burning Abyss guide. Cheers.